Let's be honest, most streaming devices aren't built to last. They're built to be replaced because they have cheap processors, bare minimum storage, and software updates that quietly makes things worse over time. And the result of this is that you're going to have slower menus, more ads, as well as less control. And that's not an accident. It's actually a business model. The NVIDIA Shield TV was not built like others. The Shield TV didn't follow that formula. NVIDIA used real hardware, not bargain silicone designed to struggle 2 years later. We all know that this thing was overpowered from day one, and that's why menus are still fast, apps still respond instantly, and multitasking doesn't feel like a gamble. And so how did this Android TV box age better than almost anything else? Let's go ahead and break it down. So if you've ever owned a streaming device that got slower, locked down, or quietly abandoned, the NVIDIA Shield TV is exactly the opposite. This thing just didn't survive, it outlived the competition, and here are the 5 reasons why. So let's start with the hardware. The NVIDIA Shield TV has real hardware, not budget silicone. Now, most streaming devices are built cheap on purpose. When you think of some of the budget boxes that use the same chip, that wasn't the case with the NVIDIA Shield TV. NVIDIA used a Tegra class processor, the same DNA found in gaming hardware, not the bargain chips that are designed to be replaced every 2 years. So that's why on the NVIDIA Shield, the menus are still fast, apps don't lag when you load them, multitasking actually work, and even today it feels smoother than many newer devices. Reason number 2, software updates that actually matters. Now here's something almost unheard of in the streaming world. Long-term updates that improve performance, not restricting, not setting a shot at the Fire TV sticks, but that's exactly what Amazon is going through. So NVIDIA kept rolling out major TV upgrades that matters, security patches, new features when needed, not forced, codec improvements years and years after release. Most devices peak early. The NVIDIA Shield TV kept getting better and maintained performance over time. Reason number 3, no aggressive lockdown. One of the biggest reasons people still use the Shield is freedom. Again, with going back to Amazon, who's blocking apps every chance they get. They're rolling out Linux operating system that you can't do much on. With NVIDIA, you're not constantly fighting. You're not fighting app removals. You're not fighting forced UI changes or sudden feature restriction. NVIDIA and the Shield TV, though they haven't given us an upgrade in 5-6 years, they still respect the user. So Android TV on the Shield stays clean, which gives you the freedom to kind of customize it how you want or install your launcher. Stays functional, so even though it still look a little bit outdated, that's still functional, doesn't really affect the performance, and it's power user friendly. And trust me, this matters especially in the long run. Reason number 4 is going to be AI upscaling that actually aged well with the NVIDIA Shield TV. Now, when NVIDIA introduced AI upscaling, people were skeptical, including myself. I've done dedicated videos on this. I tested it, and this actually works. It's one of the killer features that still works well on the NVIDIA Shield TV. So with AI upscaling, low resolution content looks sharper, cleaner, more detailed without needing to replace hardware. This is not gimmicky, and over time I find that it actually helps. So NVIDIA had a plan in mind that instead of becoming obsolete, the Shield benefited from NVIDIA's AI expertise, and it has evolved over the past couple years. Reason number 5, the Shield was built for enthusiasts, not just streamers. So done video on this where I said, hey, the Shield's probably overkill for streaming, and in this case this has turned out to be very beneficial. Now NVIDIA's Shield isn't just a streaming box, it's a Plex powerhouse, so you can set up your Plex server on this. It's a gaming device, so you can do emulators, you can stream games, works really well. Definitely a media hub, and it's a local playback monster, which means you can house your media and you can pull from it on other devices throughout your house. Now, in addition, NVIDIA Shield supports USB storage, network shares, advanced audio formats, as well as gaming controller support, which is very important for folks that are using this to game. So that versatility is why people never felt the need to replace the Shield. I myself own two NVIDIA Shield TV, and I know some people in this chat are gonna comment saying, hey, I only buy Shields, I've had them forever and they never let me down, and that's a good reason to invest in one. So why does all this still matter today? While modern devices are moving towards more ads, less control, more restriction, the NVIDIA Shield TV remains fast, remains capable, open, as well as reliable, and it didn't win by becoming trendy, it won by being built right. So if you're wondering how streaming devices from years ago is still relevant today, this is the simple answer. NVIDIA treated it like a platform, not a disposable gadget, and that's why the Shield TV didn't just survive time, it actually beat it. So if you've owned an NVIDIA Shield TV or you're still using one today, drop a comment, let me know how long yours has been running. So of course, if you like this breakdown, hit the subscribe button, let me know which device you want me to speak on next. Like this video, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.